Check three. Go get him.
Now Gurley. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
10 yards on the pick.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Let's go. Check 21.
Now Ryan. Eluding and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack.
Well, they had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did. And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. On 4th down, the Falcons trot out the rookie punter from Syracuse, Sterling Hoffrichter. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
21-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Wilson.
The 21-yard line.
He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Carson. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Carson, the ball carrier.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
A gain of 20.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
We got this.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Taken down back at the 18.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wilson escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Wilson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal from the 3. They'll try to run with Carson, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. 10, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. Here's another 2nd and goal, this time from half the distance closer. From the gun, it's Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, and he'll go out of bounds, making it all the way down to the 5.
Wilson's pass intercepted. Sets up a 1st down and goal at the 5-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line, as that will wind us down to the end of this 1st quarter of play. They'll come out in the pistol. Todd Gurley standing by as lonesome in the backfield here. 2nd and goal. Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Right there. 54, right there, 54, Mike. Hey, D-line, let's get in there, man. Shoot. 21. Hey, check 20.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
And his kick is good. And a foul to a 3-0 advantage. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
DJ Reed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one here's taking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And they've got the hookup. This is Olsen. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
The Seahawks, 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Complete.
Tyler Lockett, 55 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Jason Myers for the
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
How about the throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. 12 yards is the pickup there, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Than a yard.
A carry here for the big tight end. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. A gain of 5. 1st down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the handoff, it's Gurley. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta.
There's a run there by Todd Gurley. We all know he's looking to rebound from the least productive season of his career. And I think Atlanta presents him a great opportunity to do just that. They'll use him really well running it as well as catching it out of the backfield.
Gurley again here on 1st down. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. but that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
12 yards there and a first down. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
He was brought down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Ryan. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have retaken the lead.
Lining up for the point after.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Falcons 10, Seahawks 7. Sterling.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
What a great rookie campaign in 2019 for DK Metcalf, who came in with high expectations, was actually upset that he went in the 2nd round, not the 1st round, but quickly proved everyone wrong who didn't take him prior. 900 yards receiving, 7 touchdowns, and looks exactly like a Seattle Seahawks receiver is supposed to look. Big, strong, physical, and catches all the contested passes downfield.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie A.J. Terrell. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, why do you go out and spend a 1st-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that. The rookie gets his 1st interception.
You have to have guys who can limit the other team's number of plays run and possessions. And no better way than an interception. And what a great way to break into the league.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley.
Number 20.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
And there's a catch by Todd Gurley, and that has to remind us that's exactly what we've seen in him throughout his career when he's at his best. He can run it. He can catch it. He led the league in total yards from scrimmage in 2017 with nearly 3,000. Todd Gurley, when he's on point, is quite a weapon for the Atlanta Falcons.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Defensively.
2nd and 10. To throw again. Ryan. Now they go screen. It's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter.
Falcons field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Sterling Hockrichter, the kicker.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On 1st down, Carson. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. 8 yards to go on 2nd down.
Jarrett on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup.
Operating from the gun. Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Play action. Now Wilson. Rolling to his right. This complete to Lockett. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
It's always interesting when you get ready for a Seattle Seahawks game because when you think of their receivers, you think of these guys are going to be 6'3", 6'4", 225 pounds out on the perimeter. But Tyler Lockett, he shatters all of those thoughts. Much more like a water bug, but maybe their most trusted target downfield. Led Seattle with 1,057 yards last season.
And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
Pass complete.
Tyler Lockett. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
The score, Seahawks 14, Falcons 13.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy. because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a handoff for Gurley. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by this Seahawk defense. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Third and 11. And some extra depth to the secondary here. They're in the dime. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 53 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. From the gun, Ryan dumps it off to Gurley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Throwing again, Ryan. And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Throwing again, Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Here's Ryan to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
Seahawks 14. Sterling Hoffrichter to kick
now
off.
Following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. At
their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
That's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They go play action with Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. CD, with that last pass, he joined a group of about 50 other men that are over 30,000 career passing yards. So, look, he's not at the top, but that's pretty good company.
Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL, but it's a pretty good one, isn't it? You still have to put some numbers up in order to get in, okay? The secret knock is still there. How about him getting it done? Proud of him.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson. Flush to his right. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 33. 16 yards, a first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. Now Carson fumbles the football, and the Falcons grab it. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now it's Ryan. Flushed out right. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. But the Falcons were able to recover, so they will keep possession. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
15 yards on the play, first down. And that catch, he just hit number 800 in his NFL career.
And just think, that puts you in top 35 range all time in the NFL in terms of number of catches. One significant guy in that number, Shannon Sharp, who was a tight end. That's big-time play right there.
Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons push further out in front. Coup now for the point after. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Falcons 26, Seahawks 14. To kick off for the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carson. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, yeah. 54. Check. Watch 54.
Throwing again. Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want him to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does. That scramble.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. There's Wilson to throw. They'll run the screen with Carson. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
To Chris Carson. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Falcons' 31-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
At the 3-yard line.
To throw is Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. Now Myers for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Falcons 26, Seahawks.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
When you kick off and you go downfield and get the ball back, that's what I call a great opportunity.
In a 1-score game, I always circle, and you know this, but in my play-by-play sheet, I circle big plays. It could be turning points. This could be a turning point.
Did you put a 2nd circle around this one?
I put a star. I put a star. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. first down. Wilson. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
To throw again on second down. Wilson escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Make it a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now it's Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation.
Charts that tells you to go for 2 or go for 1?
I don't. I know you do, but I don't care what the chart says there. You got to kick it, right?
I agree totally, because somewhere the chart's something's gonna pop out of the chart and say, hey man, just kick the extra point here. You're in good shape. I think they were chasing points there when they didn't need to.
Yeah, try to get a little bit greedy, take the lead in the 4th quarter. Now they still trail by 1. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That's a 47-yard.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have recovered. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson, and he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Second and 5 now. Wilson. Flush to his right. Out to the right. He gets it to Lockett. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big pickup of 38. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They they stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. The extra point now coming from Myers. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Seahawks 34, Falcons 26. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
At the 48-yard line.
So the victory here for Seattle. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Seahawks, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.